They want you subservient under their archonic government control systems and religion. It's another control. It's a power and control device that they use on us all the time. Every time the government's in trouble, they send out the love people. I even lived through it. In the Vietnam War, the country was falling apart. Even here in Canada, we had mass riots. We had explosions at the universities. The youth weren't going to take it because they weren't stupid like they are today. You know, back then we took a stand. And what did they do? What did the government do? They send in the hippies. Then we had the Jesus freaks after that. After the first phase, the second phase came in, the Jesus freaks. Nobody talks about them. Oh no, you've got to show love. Jesus said, turn the other cheek. You know, love your enemies. Is that what he did when he went into the temple? You have made my father's house a den of thieves. Yeah! He went berserk. Was that loving your enemies? I don't love psychopaths, and I don't care what that Bible says, okay? I do not adhere myself or identify myself with any psychopath. No, we all got to come into unity. Got to hold hands. Come on now, people, love one another right now. You know, it's all about love. Turn the other cheek. Well, Jesus didn't. What about the Jesus of Revelation? He doesn't sound like he's full of love, does it? You know, they always do that. And they send the Jesus freaks in and say, oh, Jesus forgives. So if a guy's breaking into your home, he's pounding the door down, he's got a knife between his teeth, he's got a gun in his holster, you're not going to deal with that situation. You're not going to get your hunting rifle to protect your wife and kids. No, that's a sacrifice you're going to make for love. Can you feel the love? Oh, the love boat has come. You know, I just absolutely, not only am I horrified, it's scary stuff that people believe this Stockholm Syndrome religion crap. I'm going to worship a God who's taken my grandmother. Let's make it personal. My grandmother is the sweetest, dearest, kindest grandmother ever, loved people. I got to accept now that God took her to a pit, poured gas on her, and set her on fire forever and ever. Amen. For the glory of God. And if you don't believe in his tortured, beaten, and slaughtered son, the guilt's on you, you know. And then people say, oh, it is so dim in here. Okay, so, and then people, they believe in a God that a God that slept with a human woman named Mary. Hey, Mary, want to make some fun tonight? you want a little baby Jesus to have? You know, like, oh, and he tells us, you can be stoned to death for having an affair. He stole another man. She was betrothed to Joseph, and his angels are telling Joseph to stand down, walk away, ignore it. Shut the door when you go, too. Wow, that is real Stockholm Syndrome religion. Got to get that old-time Stockholm religion. Give me that old-time Stockholm. You know, people are really, really suckers for everything. And you think they're not going to deceive you about the afterlife? They deceive you about everything of existence on earth. Down here, you have no free will. You got a con job, a car salesman. We died, and we believed the car salesman. We believed the archon. We kissed their feet, and we came back because we're special. Oh! You got to make amends, man. You got to get down there and smoke a little Joe and then make amends, man. Yeah, we all got conned. We all fell for the big con, and we came down here. But we had our memory erased, because if we remembered our past lives and how much we suffered in the past life, we would not come back to Earth. And their quota would drop. Anyways, the schoolers are out there to convince you, oh, no, you're still a bad man. You got to go back. You got to make amends for what you've done. And, you know, the reason I'm here is because I fell for it. There was an incident. I had a sample, a full recovery of a past life I had. Boy, if I had known that, I wouldn't have come here. And it was unbelievable. And when you remember all the sickness and suffering and all the malevolent torture we go through on this earth, if we remembered that, we'd never come back. So we've been recycling for thousands and thousands of years, giving the milk, of Lush. This is it's an energy form. This is a farm. And plus the Archons are playing this game called dualism, where they start out in a good, wholesome world, and they destroy everything till they get to the point where they eliminate all life on this earth, animals and humans, all destroyed, all gone, all exterminated. Like, what was it? Jehovah in the Bible exterminates 2.5 million people in the Bible. Satan must be a lot more worse, eh? 10 people. They won't let you through the door. You go back. No, you kick the door down. And you follow me, you back off, or you will be punished because you're in control. You have the free will sovereignty that you deserve. But no, most people, this is the saving knowledge. It's not, Jesus saved me. No, this knowledge will save you. And this is what the Gnostics, Christians taught. You get this knowledge that the world is an illusion. It doesn't, it's all an illusion. It's all in here, man. Anyways, this is a prison. It's not a school. I'm learning. Yeah, my little girl, she was raped, and she's 6 years old, and she was raped and beaten and mutilated and chopped into little pieces and buried out in a shallow grave. God works in mysterious ways. What's God doing when that happened? Oh, there's Jesus. My time isn't yet. Yeah, my time is. Sorry, I can't help you, little girl. Jesus, save me. Imagine that during World War I and World War II, how many people cried and wept for Jesus. No, my appointed time is not here. And then, and so, people that have had their loved ones slaughtered, then there's one guy, Jesus is coming. Cheer up, Jesus is coming. I can't believe. It's to the point where it's hysterical. They claim to have the love of Jesus. Yes, they do. And when you tell them you don't believe in Jesus, oh my goodness, you're gonna burn. The flashlight comes on. You're gonna burn for what you've done. What have I done? You disagreed with me. So, none of us agreed. But everybody's unenlightened. They don't know the truth, the saving knowledge that the Gnostics talked about, the saving knowledge that this is not real. This is all an hallucination. Probably DMT is connected somehow. I know that. And we're here to suffer. We're lambs to the slaughter. They win the game when we're all dead. Lambs to the slaughter. And so this is where the psychopaths come in. They bring about this horrible evil into the world. And then everybody's just being milked, for their loose milk. Anyways, these school people get really nasty. They almost lose their temper. They get really kind of, when you don't want to go back because they know they can't force. Jesus is a mythical hero of a mythical story leading us to what is real. Christ, the divine spark within us. The power within us, the power of the universe is within us. And when we die, we release this cocoon. Oh, they're in trouble. They don't want you up there. They don't want you catching on. They don't want you stupid. They want you enslaved and tortured on the earth here. But I'm not good enough. I have to be beaten. I have to be beaten. Beat me, government. Beat me, Big Daddy. Beat me, Dad. Beat me hard. Like 2 scoops of raisins. Anyways, now you have those who have listened now have a choice to make because this is the saving knowledge. It's not saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. It's a saving knowledge of the truth, the divine, and the spark that is within you at this very moment that you release at the moment of death. Or that could be lies too. I don't know. But that's what I believe in. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But this is my belief system. I don't have to run to a little book and look it up in the manual of life. I just know. I feel this is true. And go to Forever Conscious Research. Look it up. Use your little fingers. I'm so tired now. And go there. Look them up. These are some of the most important things to consider. If you have the red pill in you, you've taken the red pill, then this is what you do. But if you've taken the fake red pill, watered down with conspiracy theories and all this and all that, then you're not going to make it. You're going to fall for the lies. After you die, you're going to take in all the lies. I got to go back. I got to tell everybody. I got to go back. My mission is to tell everybody 9/11 was an inside job. Glory to the Lord. Or you gotta go back. It wasn't your time. Really, if they say that, say why? Why? Give me details. I want some details. No, just shut up and go back. Your memory's wiped clean. Adam and Eve's memory was wiped clean. They will not let you in, but they can't stop you. If you decide not to go back and to go enter through the doors, they can't stop you. And they'll huff and they'll puff and they'll threaten to blow your house in. And you just laugh. You just laugh at them. And then there appears a great monster. The devil's behind that door. Woo-hoo, boring. So, I don't know what to tell you. We all came here, and this has been going on for thousands and thousands of years. I believe the earth goes through phases, goes through cycles, but it's never been destroyed. The earth has never been destroyed, completely destroyed. Then we rebuild. That's the game. And then the evil ones, the archons, And then Paul says, the apostle, it doesn't call him Paul, he wasn't an apostle. Paul in the Bible, chapter 13 of Romans, says that we must submit ourselves to the archons, because ruler is translated archon, and must submit to them and to their will, and not fight back, because the God of vengeance, the Jewish God of vengeance, wrath, and war, will put us in hellfire for eternity. Read it. Can you feel it? Can you dig the love, man? I dig the love. I cried. And then I saw a vision of Jesus, and Jesus gave me a big hug and a smack on the lips. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Wake up from your fairy tale existence.